Technology is not being my friend right now, y'all. Hi, Cheyenne. All right. Slowly getting my life together. Okay. All right. Doo-doo-doo. I figured I'm live. I just cussed. My bad. Okay. No worries. No worries. Like, yo, I don't know if it's just recently, like in the last couple of years, that like flies have been like overtaking the world. I guess maybe we're being taken over by flies. I don't know. But like, bruh, I can't leave out the house without like being chased by flies coming in the house. And then like literally chasing down flies for at least the first 15 minutes when I come in the house. It's very ridiculous. Quite annoying. Like, I'm over it. And I don't know if anybody else has experienced flies of this nature, but like they're going crazy out here and I don't understand what's going on. And it's literally been like as of recent. Like in Chicago, I lived off an alley, and if you know anything about alleys, that's where all the garbage and stuff is. We ain't never kill a fly in the house, man. Like this new era of flies, these mogs is these joints, they're insane. Hello, DJ Toilet, that's a great name. Does it sound like it's four of us in here? Ah, you know why. Is it better? Did that make it better? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't want to keep talking and have echoes. Okay, solid. All right. Okay, so first things first, we have a couple of processes going here. So I'm making baked, not baked potatoes, but like I don't even, oven roasted potatoes, pesto chicken, and roasted Brussels sprouts. So this is a whole process of getting things together. So the first step is the potatoes because those typically take the longest. So I'm getting handy dandy chopper. I'm using my crinkler because I don't want to pull out a knife and have to wash it and whatnot. Oh no, crinkler. See? Okay, crinkler. Found the crinkler. Crinkler. So I'm gonna make these slightly thick. I've washed my potatoes already, so don't judge me. I'm making them slightly thick, like that. Just cause we like potatoes here. And I feel like this would be good to go with the actual pesto chicken. I could be wrong, but we'll see. We usually eat pasta with it, but we're gonna try something different with the pesto chicken. If y'all have had pesto chicken before, what do you usually eat with it? You can let me know in the comments. I'll eventually come back and read it. And if you're new to the channel here, check out some of my other stuff and come back. I do a variety of things, mostly sweets, but I've been diving into the more savory foods. So chicken, I have a fish recipe on my page that my husband did. So we have a slew of things, trying to work out what the next direction is, or if I'm just gonna keep in this direction, because honestly, I like to make stuff that I know I'm gonna eat. So I don't want to make stuff that I don't want to eat. And it's very particular about what I spend my money on food wise, because I don't like wasting money on, especially on food, especially what the big prices are. So yeah, we don't waste here. We definitely recycle foods to, not recycle, reheat foods to find, you know, the best means to eat it again. So we're gonna get that little, we'll get that off of there. And we're gonna probably get that little piece off too. I don't know if you can, I'm pretty sure you can eat the brown pieces. It's just not aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. So we're gonna cut it off. And another chop. I don't know how many potatoes this is. I probably should have counted up. But these are also on the smaller side of potatoes because they're the yellow potatoes. They're not the big old russets. I wanted to get a bag of russets, but I was like, 10, 15 pounds of rustics ain't the move. So, yeah, this is where we're at. There go those little eyes you were talking about, Cheyenne. So we're going to pop that out. And I honestly want to still use it, but we won't. Because, like I said, I've never eaten a sprouted potato, like the sprouts on a potato. I'm sure we won't die. It's just, you know, cautiousness. It's like when, who was it that ate was it Chucky on Rugrats that ate the watermelon seed, and they all went on an adventure to go find the watermelon seed in the stomach because they thought the watermelon was gonna grow. Yeah, I don't think a potato will grow in your stomach. I just don't know. I don't know what the repercussions are of eating that type of eating a slightly eyed potato, I guess. And I'm actually not going to soak these in water. I'm gonna season these bad boys up, but we're gonna get them in the oven. I want to have dinner done by like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So process 1 is done. Next process, season these bad boys up. And if you've seen any of my potato recipes, I'm pretty simple with the potatoes, pretty simple with the seasonings. You don't need a lot of seasoning in my opinion, especially if you have a good crunch or crisp on them. So I'm gonna toss these into my handy dandy bowl. I feel like this is thick. I did say I want a thick ones, but like this is super thick. It's fine. Maybe the kids will eat that soon. Probably not. We'll see. Hey, Trevor. So I have my handy dandy avocado oil in my little sprayer. This sprayer thing is like the best thing I've ever been gifted in my life. My mother-in-law bought it for me, and yeah, I don't have to subject myself to the oils in the store, like, you know, or buying the most expensive avocado oil in the spray or olive oil. I can replenish my spray bottle with the oil that I buy that I use for other things. So it actually makes life so much easier being able to just replace your oil in the sprayer and buy one oil bottle, like one bottle of oil to suffice across the board. So yes, it's very, very much so a plus for me. We have, okay, so I don't know how many of y'all like go in Dollar Tree and actually look at their food section, because I know buying food from Dollar Tree may or may not be seen as a unspoken thing. They have seasonings there that are A1. So like this one here came from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna actually do a video on Dollar Tree seasonings because I feel like they get slept on a lot, or only get seen when you're really in dire need for some stuff at Dollar Tree, and it's like, oh, let me go shop the aisle, and it's like, wait, this is stuff that we could easily just have. So definitely get your seasonings, like creative stuff. So example, my husband just came home yesterday with this little gourmet burger seasoning. So I don't know, I feel like if you've had a seasoning, like, you know, if you've had a burger, you've had a burger, and we typically only season our burgers in salt and pepper. So it'd actually be cool to have a burger seasoning on a burger, I guess, that we know of. So I just put some more of that garlic herb seasoning on there. I'm gonna add salt because this says it's salt free. I don't know if I trust people that say that they're salt free, but we'll go with it. Celery seed is my handy dandy secret. I keep saying handy dandy. I'm in my Blue's Clues era. It's fine. Let it be. But celery seed is my secret weapon for a lot of my foods. It adds a freshness to it without needing like the actual produce of the celery. So like I season meat with it. Obviously my potatoes. I put it on boiled eggs. I put it on scrambled eggs. It really just enhances that flavor for you. A Dollar Tree series? We should, because you could do like all your cool arts and crafts stuff, and I can double back with the eateries, and we can for surely get some ish going. Dollar Tree is like a slept on place. I know it's not, because I know a lot of people know it, but I feel like it's such a slept on place for whatever reason. Paprika. Like, yeah, Steve is OG. Like, Steve was the OG one. The new guy, I got caught up in a couple of episodes because naturally kids. And I was like, he don't have the same screen presence as Steve. And, like, Steve didn't even do much. He just don't have that same presence. So, toss the paprika. Oh, no. Toss that one back in. Look, these look beautifully seasoned, if I do say so myself. So, we're going to sprinkle the salt. It may seem like a lot of salt. I promise you it's not. Potatoes need salt. It's like salt and potatoes go hand in hand. Now, I'm going to spray again and then toss one more time to kind of like seal the seasoning in and to also get that little crisp that we're looking for the potatoes. Because my vision is to drizzle a little bit of the pesto sauce on top of the potatoes once they bake. But I'm also not knowing I don't know if I really want to just yet, because if the pesto is going to be on the chicken, I don't think it's necessary to be on the potatoes. So I'm still plotting on what I want to do. But when I plot, I would get the pan. So, see, I have my pans ready. That's like the one thing that I always have prepared is my pans, because I feel like ripping not plastic, right? What is this? Foil and parchment paper on camera is like the loudest, noisiest thing ever. So we have those down because I don't want to keep getting my fingers greasy. I'm going to use some tongs. And I'm going to just move them around. If you were in one of my last lives when I made potatoes, I always cook the butts down so that can get crispy. And then partially through, I'll flip them if necessary. But I'd rather have one part for real crispy than soft and salty. Not salty, but soft. So spread them around, make sure they all have their own little space. I really don't feel like there's going to be enough potatoes, but we're going to make it work. Hell, if anything, I got rice in the refrigerator. If we're going to be eating some pesto, rice, and some potatoes, it's fine. But to be real, my kids, they eat enough. My daughter really likes protein, so she may want more chicken than anything. And then we got these Brussels sprouts. They're frozen. I don't know if you guys make fresh Brussels sprouts or if you even eat Brussels sprouts, but I make my Brussels sprouts from frozen, and I roast them, and they do just as well. There's a little trick that you have to do in order to get the moisture out of them so they can actually quote-unquote roast from frozen. But it is absolutely achievable. It is absolutely a thing, and they are not burnt. I know some people will look at it and be like, oh, you burned them. That's how you got them crispy. It's like, no, they just got a nice color to them. And they need the color to them so they can actually crisp up a little bit. So again, if you know anything about making stuff from being frozen, there's more water content, obviously. And that water has to essentially evaporate out before things can start crisping up. So, yo, I only need like space for one more. So, like I said, I know how to make a pretty good roasted Brussels sprout with very little effort. All right. Get in there. Excellent. So these will go in the refrigerator, in the oven that's preheated at 425. Yes, please like and subscribe. Go check out my channel if you feel like I need to deserve your wonderful subscription. Or if I need to earn your subscription, I guess that's the word to say. All right, so next on the agenda is the chicken. Give me 1 second. I gotta go get out the refrigerator. I don't know where you just went. All right, and the chicken is. Hold on. Let me get life together. All right. So, if you see me make chicken last time, we have the foil. Thank you, Cheyenne. We have the parchment paper because this makes my process of cleaning up 10 times easier. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Remember I told you I be chasing flies, bro? Like, just crazy with it. Okay. Gloves, because I do not like touching meat with my raw hand. If you do, man, like, whew, I applaud you because like this is meat is by far the slimiest, most disturbing thing I think I've ever had to witness in my life. In my life, which is probably why I can't be a doctor or a nurse, because it's like, ooh, yeah, yeah. Very happy I didn't have to dissect any animals when I was in high school. You know, very happy of my childhood and things that I did not have to do because, yeah, I'm very squeamish when it comes to things like this. And even the glove is like, it's just a barrier for your fingers. You still feel the coldness, the sliminess, all of that jazz. So it doesn't really do much but protect your hands from like the germs. Okay. I season my chicken like nobody's business, even though we're using a pesto sauce. And for the record, I'm not making my pesto sauce. I am absolutely using jarred pesto sauce. But I can for surely say that that is by far a delicious pesto sauce if you're not trying to make your own. I need a spoon for my bouillon. I also highly suggest getting a fat thing of chicken bouillon. Yo, it adds so much flavor to your food, to your meats and whatnot. Which for your poultry, but we've used it for fish, we've used it for chicken, we've used it for turkey. So honestly, it's fine. Again, oil. I think it just helps adhere the seasoning better as well. I feel like it roasts the chicken better. It could just be a vision. It could be just a thing, an illusion in my mind. But I think it locks in the juices better of the chicken. I don't know. But I just go with it. So liberally distributes amongst the chicken. I also like to see like color to my chicken, like to my meats or whatever. It lets me know that it's seasoned. Or lets me know that it may have some good flavor to it. I've definitely seen, it's funny, okay. So I've definitely seasoned meat before, like some chicken before, that was beautifully colored, like seasoned wise. It was turmeric, it was like not chili powder, paprika, and some other stuff, right? But I absolutely did not put salt in it. And you know, one would say like, yo, salt's not necessary and everything. No. Salt is absolutely needed, man. It is the balance of flavors, in my opinion. You know, don't overdo it, but salt is definitely needed. So again, going in with some paprika. I don't think it tastes like anything. People say it's spicy. It doesn't taste like much to me. So we're gonna again generously distribute. I'm using my celery seed just because that's my thing. And then some black pepper, because black pepper is always necessary. And then I am going to go check on my babies because that was a squeal that was not necessary. So let me get this grounded up and then I'm going to go check on my babies. Give me 1 second, y'all. I am back. I wanted my onion powder. I was like, there's something I'm missing. Onion powder. I don't know if it's necessary. It's like 4 seasonings that I use for every single thing. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. Celery seed gets thrown in if it's meat. But for real, it's like 4 things that I use. I may vary it up just depending on what's necessary, but I stick to the script, y'all. I try new seasonings when it's necessary, but not all the time. Because, you know, like I said, I just don't want to be disappointed with some stuff. And then I have, you know, a ton of it. And